We have a quorum, I will you to order.
What?
And I'll take roll call. Mary Beth?
Here.
Priscilla has an excused absence. Geraldine?
Here.
Martell?
Here.
I'm here. And Christine? Melissa might be running late, the liaison, and Courtney, our health officer.
Here.
Okay. Oh, there's Melissa. Hi, Melissa, welcome back.
Nice to have you back. Hello.
You're muted if you're saying something to us.
I'm happy to be back.
Thank you. Welcome aboard again.
Thank you.
Open public meeting statement. Adequate notice of this meeting was advertised in the Citizen and the Daily Record, as well as posted on the bulletin board of the lobby of the municipal building. I need a motion for the approval of the January 13th reorganization and regular meeting minutes.
I approve them.
So I see something that might want to be changed.
Okay.
On page 4, when we went into closed session, we adjourned the meeting before going into the closed session. We did not go back into a regular meeting. So I think the sentence at the end of that resolution for closed meeting needs to be deleted. And the adjournment of our meeting shouldn't be 8 p.m., but rather, I don't remember.
That's page 5, I think you're talking about.
Right, page 5 going on to page 6.
Okay.
So I believe we adjourned the meeting before going into closed session, rather
I was
than
thinking that too.
having a closed session and coming back to the meeting. So I think on page 6, the last sentence of that resolution needs to be deleted. And we need to amend the minutes to reflect that the meeting was adjourned prior to closed session and identify the time.
So the formal public meeting was closed probably when we went in at the 6:46. And we did not resume an open session. The entire meeting for the closed session ended at 8 p.m. Does everybody agree with that?
Yes.
Yes, that's what happened. So we could just say, entered the closed session at 6:46
Which ended the.
and ended at 8 o'clock.
I think the minutes
Well, I
were
think
probably,
you
I
need
think the
to,
minutes were probably written that way because it is more customary to go back to your meeting to adjourn a meeting.
Okay.
Not saying that that's how it happened, but
Right.
that's
So I
probably.
don't think we should have adjourned it the first time. So we should have just said we're going to go into closed session and then we adjourn at the end. Is that right, Melissa?
That's customary, yes.
Okay.
then
Maybe
that
it's been that way.
last sentence needs to reflect that it was the Board of Health.
Yeah, it says mayor and council. I was wondering why it said that. So it should say Board of Health entered closed session at 6:46 and ended closed session or ended the session at 8 o'clock.
8 p.m. Okay. Okay, I need a motion to accept with the corrections. And Kimberly can adjust it according to the proper meeting minutes reading as how it's supposed to be
Right.
worded for those open and closed sessions, because I'm not versed in that.
Right.
Okay.
So
Motion with the corrections.
I'll make a motion to accept the minutes with the corrections.
I need a second.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Moving on to old business, dog and cat licensing. As of the writing of these minutes, we have 222 dog licensing and 45 cat licenses. Now, correct me, Courtney, I know we've had some discrepancies. We've changed when the deadlines were. For the dog licenses, did we move that to the end of February to be with the cat licensings? Or was that the end of January?
No, it's the end of February.
So both are at the end of February?
Correct, yes.
Okay, because I say that seems to be quite low for the dogs. But I think we had decided to move that to be both at the end of February to make it just kind of consistent with everything. Do we have any new business? I know. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna share with the board, I know that we had talked, last month about the board reviewing the fee schedule and making some adjustments, like we did for the retail food establishments. That has been conveyed to Kim. There's been some transition in Borough Hall that's happened. And we are aiming to get that to Board of Health members prior to the March meeting so that we can have that for discussion at the March meeting.
Okay. Because that's what I was saying. I know that was what we were discussing at the last meeting, was looking at some other licensing proposals to see if we can amend those. Okay. Does anybody else have any new business or new thoughts?
No.
Melissa, do you have anything from council that's a concern?
No, I don't, thank you.
Okay. Any correspondence, Courtney? I didn't see anything in the, agenda.
No correspondence.
Okay. I'm just gonna be reading a statement here before I open this up to the public. For public comment, provides members of the public with an opportunity to offer input to the Board of Health on matters of public concern. Each speaker may speak once during the public comment period and is limited to 3 minutes. Comment should be directed to the Board of Health as a whole and presented in an appropriate manner. Speakers are asked to refrain from personal or disparaging remarks about board members, employees, or appointed officials, as the board is legally restricted from responding to personnel-related matters. All comments will be received and considered by the Board of Health. The board may but is not required to respond at this time. So I'm gonna open this to the public at this time for any questions or comments. Does anybody have any questions or comment at this time? I see we have 2 people that are not part of the board present. I see Angel shaking her head no. Bonnie, any comments or questions?
Not tonight, thank you.
Thank you, Bonnie. So I'm gonna close the, open to the public session at this time. And then I'm going to ask Courtney to go over the staff reports.
Sure, so jumping into the environmental health report for January, there were 6 certificate of habitability inspections done, 8 food and drink inspections conducted, 1 food and drink re-inspection, and 1 visual lead inspection conducted, for a total of 16 inspections in January. There were 8 OPRA requests that the department responded to, 2 housing complaints, and 1 vermin complaint, for a total of 11 complaints investigated in January. As far as the nursing report goes, we did have someone reach out about child health supervision looking for referrals. There were 3 children screened for childhood lead poisoning, one confirmed positive venous, which is an ongoing case. 2 cases were closed out. With Little Minds Learning Academy, we had audit training. I believe they're a new child care center in town. 1 blood pressure visit conducted. There were 7 communicable diseases reported, and those were investigated. Immunization audits at all daycares, private and public, including all the public and private schools, are underway, so the nurses have been busy with that. At our 317 funded clinic, so our adult vaccine clinic, we had 9 people come and gave a total of 16 immunizations. And for our VFC clinic, we had a total of 8 children come and 13 immunizations given. We also, the public health nurses were also able to attend a meeting with the NJDOH Deputy Commissioner, with myself, Dr. Sahu. He is very lovely and born and raised in Morris County, so it was really awesome to meet him and to share what's going on in the county. And he's certainly a big advocate for public health. And then they also attended some additional calls related to vaccination and vaccine updates.
Moving on, any vouchers?
No vouchers.
Okay. There's no closed session needed. Anybody with any questions or concerns at this time on the board? No?
No.
Okay, I need a motion for an adjournment then at this time.
I make a motion to adjourn.
I need a second.
I'll second.
Go ahead, Mary Beth.
I'll second the motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Right, see you next month.